G'day everyone, my name's Ben Goodbrand. Welcome back to Lifelong Strong. Today, I'm going to have a look at protein powder and why I think you should leave it alone. So what is protein? Protein is one of three macronutrients, the other two being carbohydrates and fats. A simple explanation of what protein does is that it helps us build and maintain muscle mass. Protein is a compound made up of some smaller molecules called amino acids, which are essentially the building blocks of the body. Now there are two types of amino acids. One is a non-essential amino acid, and they're the amino acids that the body produces itself. The other one is obviously an essential amino acid, being something that we need to ingest. We need to ingest or eat, consume, drink those proteins that contain those essential amino acids for us to survive. Now there are 9 essential amino acids that we need to consume. I'm not going to go into those individually today, but just know that the sources or the good sources of amino acids are essentially meat, dairy, eggs, grains, and to a lesser extent, vegetables and fruits. Now there are many ways to calculate how much protein you need, but today I'm going to give you one simple rule that will help you to maintain and build muscle mass regardless of whether you're training or not. Now the magic number I'm going to give you today will work for most people, and to calculate that number we're going to just take our body weight in kilograms, multiply it by 1.5 up to 2, and that will tell us how many grams of protein we need per day. So for example, a 70 kilogram person eating 1.5 grams of protein per kilo of body weight per day would need 105 grams of protein. Or if they're aiming for 2 grams per kilo of body weight per day, it would be up to 140 grams of protein. Very simple to calculate. Now keep in mind that these are general guidelines only, and significant benefits could actually be had by having a far greater amount of protein in your diet. For example, if you are training, doing heavy weightlifting, 4 to 6 times per week, there's evidence to suggest that anywhere up to about 2.5 grams, possibly even up to 3 grams per kilo of body weight per day would help you put on some extra muscle mass. But that's really sitting at the upper end of the range. For most people, like I said, 1.5 grams to 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight per day would be ideal. Now, even though I do sell protein supplements through my online store and to my clients with my personal training business, Bodyworks Personal Training, and I actually sell True, the brand True Protein on my online store. I'll put a link to my store in the description notes. But generally speaking, I advise my clients first to try to get their protein up by eating whole, unprocessed foods. Protein powders are a supplement, not a replacement for a proper, nutritious diet. Now, the vast majority of people I come into contact with aren't getting enough protein in their diet, in spite of the fact that, generally speaking, they're getting an excessive amount of calories. This obviously means that their diet is made up of too much carbohydrate and fat and not enough protein. Now, once we determine the changes we need to make to someone's diet in order to address those imbalances, a lot of people still have trouble getting protein into their diet from normal food intake. It's then and only then that I recommend that someone turns to a protein powder to supplement their protein intake. Usually a whey protein isolate, but we'll have a look at the different types of protein powders in a future video. In short, protein powder is not going to magically add muscle to your body. If your diet is already dialed in and you're getting enough protein from normal food sources, then you are really wasting your money on protein powders. You don't need them, you're getting enough protein from food. If you're one of those people who can't get enough protein into their diet, then protein powders are a very good investment. So as you can see, I'm not actually anti-protein powder. I mean, I sell them in my online store. I'd be a hypocrite if I said that you shouldn't take them at all and then I sold them. But I really think they should be used in a way that's appropriate. So that is as a supplement to address a protein deficiency. Now in future videos, I'm going to have a look at how to track your protein intake along with the other macronutrients, carbs and fats, as well as your calories. And I'll actually have a look at the different types of protein powders and which one might be appropriate for you. But in the meantime, if there are other nutrition subjects you'd like me to cover, please leave me a note in the comments and I'd be happy to have a look at it for you. So that covers protein supplements today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. If you've got any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks very much for watching again. If you like my video and you want to see more, please do subscribe and turn notifications on. See you next time.